What should you do when you receive an airdrop? Should you sell all the tokens? Should you hold the tokens? Or what exactly is the best strategy when you receive an airdrop? In today's video, I will be answering that question for you by picking lessons from 6 to 7 different and major airdrops that we have received in 2024. If we look at everything that has happened with the token price, I guess that at the end of this video, you will answer this question for yourself, and I will also answer this question for myself. Getting airdrop is difficult. It's hard. Farming airdrop in 2024 has been very, very difficult because sometimes you put in all the effort and you get peanuts. Sometimes the project you least expect, you get massive airdrops from that. And once you receive this airdrop, the biggest and often the thorny question that you have is, what should you do with this airdrop? For this, let's go all in and let's go learn together. The first project was Omega. Omega was a free crypto mining airdrop that was distributed last year, 2023, sometime in August 2023. Now, Omega was a free mining app that requires zero investment, and anybody who downloaded the app and came in and clicked once every 24 hours qualify for this airdrop. Omega got listed sometime in August of 2023, and within a span of about 2-3 months, this thing was just going down a little bit, and then suddenly there was a big shot in the price sometime early this year, and then we have seen a total price coming down since sometime February up to today, where currently the market cap is sitting about 58,000 US dollars, very, very low, and has been beaten down severely. We take the next case, which is Jupiter. And in Jupiter is a very big and successful project listed on Solana, and not many people qualified for this airdrop. The few qualified for this airdrop got some nice, decent chunk or nice profit in this very airdrop. This project got listed less than $1, and then it went down a little bit. It actually started off around 65-70 cents thereabout, and then it went sideways for a while, dipped about 50 cents, and then it started to come up again, and then it's seen a tremendous pull up in terms of what the price was, came up to 1.6 US dollars, and then from there on it's just been sideways a little bit, and it's also moved up a little bit. Currently it's sitting at about 75 cents. So you can see that this project, even though it was listed earlier this year, in the past 9 months, this thing has come back down to what its listing price was at the time it got listed. So if you look at this whole trajectory and this whole history, there's a couple of lessons you can obviously pick. But before we get into the lessons, let's take a few more projects. Quite recently has been Notcoin. Notcoin is a meme coin on Telegram that everybody got for free simply by tapping, and few people got some nice, decent profit as well. This project got listed at 1 cent, and ever since then, it went down a little bit and then shot up tremendously to about 2 cents, over 2 cents, and currently it's just lost so much value in terms of it's currently less than a cent. Once again, if you look at the period between when it was listed to its current price, currently it's actually cheaper than what its listing price was. If you look at another project, which is Avive, and if you look at the entire stretch, it's just been beaten down, meaning that anybody who got this airdrop, Avive, and sold off immediately made better profit than anybody who held through all this period. Next project is Wormhole. Wormhole too was a very successful project, well-funded project. gave an airdrop, and right from the day it got listed, this price has just been beaten down so badly, currently sitting at about 21 cents from a high of about $1.40. It's gone down to as low as 21 cents. If you look at the last but not the least is EtherFi. EtherFi, a very successful project, got listed and then went up nicely, decently to as high as $7 and currently sitting at about 1.4, 1.3 US dollars. So what you see with all these tokens and all these examples I've cited with you is that right from when these airdrops come, there seem to be a little dip sideways, goes up, and then over time, we are seeing a downward trend so far in all these tokens and these cases that we have just picked. What it means is that if you got this airdrop and then you were quick to sell at the time, you would have made a good, decent profit. However, if you didn't sell and then it went up in price and you sold, you would also have been at a very, very good, high profitable place. However, if you did not sell at all and you held through it all to this point, you are really, really in the red. So you can see that the lesson we can pick from these airdrops is that when you get these airdrop, it might be good to actually sell your bags, okay? And then you can obviously buy in back if you really are long-term bullish about the future of that very protocol. So if you got EtherFi coins or EtherFi airdrop like I did, and I sold 100% of my bag, and you sold 100% of your bag here, then even though you missed the upward side, and chances are that when this thing took off to $7, your greedy self or my greedy self would have kept me holding, thinking that this was going to go higher and higher and higher until everything started crumbling down. So again, you can pick a lesson from here that if you got your airdrop and you sold it, you are at least locking in the profit that you have made. And in the long term, if you're still bullish about this coin, you can actually come back here and at $4.2, you can actually buy it at $1.4 per coin, which actually gives you a bigger bag and also helps you to make more profit if this price is to go back up. It is pretty much the same with the other airdrops. If you look at the history, if you got wormhole and then you were not greedy and you sold off, you could actually now buy a bigger bag of wormhole with that same amount of profit that you locked in from wormhole. If you look at Notcoin, if you got Notcoin and you sold your bags, you could actually come back in here and at this price buy more tokens than what you got. If you look at, let's say, Jupiter, you probably are better off if you had held it, because currently the price is still hovering around what it was listed, But obviously, this is a special case. Same for Omega as well. If you had sold, you'll be better off than if you had held. So it appears to me as a matter of strategy that once you receive an airdrop, it might be prudent for you to sell it because of the generally high selling pressure that airdrop tokens tends to see. And so if you sell your bag of airdrop coins, you can obviously come back and rebuy them at a cheaper price, and you have a bigger bag that can actually help you to make more profit in the long run, especially if you are very bullish about that particular coin. So it is a very big lesson that I have learned, that I feel this community might also find it useful, such that if you get an airdrop, it might be useful to sell. Worst case scenario, try to sell at least 50% of your bag if you don't want to sell all, so that in the event that this thing goes down, you can actually come back, and with the 150% of what you sold, you can actually buy back more. And of course, if the price also goes up, you can sell the remaining 50% of your bag for a higher profit. So this could be some of the strategies that you could adopt by either selling 100% of your bag and buying back when the price dips. That is if you are very bullish about that very coin or that very project. If not, you can sell 50% of your bag and then wait. If the price goes higher, you sell the remaining 50%. If the price goes deeper, you can actually use the profit you locked in by selling the first 50% to rebuy or buy back to even get a bigger portfolio. So I hope you found these lessons useful, and I hope you find this video also insightful to you. If you did, why don't you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next video.